Just going to take a minute to go back and recap the big global moves that we saw. And it really is, these are historic moves. So guess what the average daily swing in the last 4 sessions on the S&P 500, largest equity index in the world, has been? 7.8%.
Wow.
You know, daily average over the last, and we'll find out what it is today. What about volatility? So if you take that April 2nd as a start point, which is what Trump said, Liberation Day, when tariffs were announced, the VIX is up 143%. You know, you can go back and compare GFC, the Greek debt crisis, and many other crises. I mean, the only time it's been this high or has gone up in such a dramatic fashion is COVID. Otherwise, I mean, this move has dwarfed everything else. Bond markets, again, since April 2nd, Liberation Day, and this is where the problem is. The 2-year is flat. The 10-year is up 26 basis points. The 30-year is up 35 basis points, which basically means that the long end is rising, signaling rising term premium, equity risk premium, which I think is what people are kind of at the margin worried about. The dollar index, which is the broader dollar against a basket of currencies, it slumped 4.5% since the 2nd of April. And now, of course, it's at 100 or slightly under 100. The dollar is not behaving like it should. I mean, neither are U.S. bonds. I mean, in times of extreme stress, people go into U.S. assets, which is not happening. It's not happening more in the the dollar here is lagging, even the U.S. Treasuries in that sense. Basically, the question of safe haven status is coming up once again. What about China? 145% tariffs by Trump. The Shanghai Composite is down just 3% week on week. I mean, this week. So that's quite incredible, of course. But authorities are taking measures, and they're out there. I just took one other country, South Korea, which is very exposed to US in terms of trade, etc. Again, historic week. Inside of a week, that market was limit down, then it was limit up. So it's never seen before. So basically, you know, from fear to FOMO, if I can sort of call it that. A few commodities, gold fell 5% high to low from the 2nd to the 8th. It's bounced almost 8%. It's back at all-time highs. Mahesh was talking about oil, 16% fall, high to low, in 6 trading sessions. And I also looked at the Bloomberg Commodity Index, which is a basket. That's fallen 9% in that same stretch. And maybe now it'll start to come back up a little bit. We'll see. So yeah, I mean, that's it. I was on a lighter note. I was, saying earlier that every crisis needs a name. So we had the global financial crisis, GFC. The last one 2 years back was SVB, Silicon Valley Bank. There was PIGS crisis, Asian crisis, Greek debt crisis. What should we name this one?